Python programming language has over 60 built-in functions to help you code more efficiently. In this video, we will discuss the function import. Hey there, Python developers! In this video, we are uncovering the mysteries of Python's import function. It's a lesser used but powerful function that gives you more control over how modules are imported. Let's dive in and see what it's all about. First, what is import? It's a built-in Python function that dynamically imports a module. While most of us use import statements in our code, the import function lets you programmatically control the import process. Here's the syntax. Let's break it down. The argument name is the name of the module you want to import as a string. Globals and locals define the global and local namespaces for the import. These arguments are optional. The Fromlist is a tuple or list of specific submodules or attributes to import. And finally, the level specifies the level of the import. 0 for absolute imports, positive integers for relative imports. So, what's the purpose of import? It's primarily used for dynamic imports when you don't know the module name at compile time. Here are a few key concepts. First, the import function is the lower-level mechanism behind Python's import statement. It's rarely needed in everyday coding, but it is useful in frameworks, plugins, or custom module loaders. And modules imported with the import function are stored in sys.modules, like any other imported module. You'd use the import function when you need to import modules dynamically based on user input or configuration, when you're building a plugin system or a dynamic framework, and when you want to implement custom logic for how modules are imported. Let's start with a simple example. We'll use the import function to dynamically import the math module. Here, import math loads the math module just like a standard import statement, but dynamically. We can then access functions like square root through the returned module object. You can use the Fromlist parameter to import specific attributes or submodules. By specifying Fromlist equals square root, we indicate that we want to access the square root function directly. The import function also supports relative imports using the level parameter. For example, if we assume the file structure shown here we use level 0 for an absolute import. For relative imports, you'd set level to a positive integer, indicating the relative depth. Now, let's see a more practical use case, dynamically loading a module based on user input. This approach is commonly used in frameworks or systems where modules are loaded dynamically. Before we wrap up, here are a few important notes. Import function is a lower-level function. In most cases, you should prefer import or import lib.import module. Be cautious when dynamically importing modules, especially if the module name comes from user input. It can be a security risk. If you need more flexible importing, the import lib module is often a better choice. And that's Python's import function. To recap, it allows dynamic importing of modules. It's powerful for frameworks, plugins, and custom import logic. And use it carefully and prefer higher-level alternatives like import lib when possible. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Python tips. Happy coding!